Archon Holy Priest is looking to be super fun in 11.3. I've really loved playing Holy Priest on Season 2, but Season 3 is bringing something different. So how Archon is going to work in Season 3 is whenever you cast Halo, you're going to send out 3 Halos. However, thanks to your tier set, you're now going to be able to add up to 2 more Halos to that, like almost doubling that effectiveness, because whenever you're in that power surge, that moment right after you cast Halo, if you use 2 Holy Word Serenities or 2 Holy Word Sanctifies, you're going to be able to add an additional Halo. So let me cast Halo. I'm going to do 2 Sanctifies and then 2 Serenities. And you're just going to see we just spit out Halos like nonstop. So this really allows us to play a little cycle with the 2 set that is going to shave time off of your Holy Words whenever your Halos go out. So already you can kind of see a nice little cycle there that actually is a little buff, which I'm just going to go ahead and say that that's the last Halo. Nice. It actually kind of is an indirect buff to a really cool talent called Eternal Sanctity. So every time that you cast a Holy Word, you're going to extend your Apotheosis, which is your big healing window, by a second. And since your Halos are going to be reducing your time or your cooldown of your Holy Words on top of the normal Holy Word reduction that you get from casting your normal spells, we might be able to extend this, to some pretty crazy lengths and have some pretty good coverage in some of these more difficult packs. But guys, let's get into it. This build is so much fun. Halo is sick. I'll see you in the queue. All right, here we go with the Halo Priest. Honestly, it's not too far off. We're playing Holy Priest, or if you want to call it Halo Priest, I guess that works as well. I personally love playing Holy Priest. I love the direction that it's gone in Season 2. And I'm excited to see how these tier sets really build off of the gains that it got throughout Season 2. I already have aggro. Let's go ahead and unleash a Halo, and I kind of want to PI someone. Let's just hit the... God. Of course the person that I hit with it dies to a swirly. You literally cannot make this stuff up. We have to stop these gorges because they do... they lead to big AoE damage as these guys die. Unfortunately, I am out of stops, so hopefully everyone else is on top of it. I do have my big AoE cooldown ready, though. I kind of swapped to it before this dungeon. Let's go ahead and pop our defensive. That gorge, can't do much about it. So as they die, they're going to be slamming us with damage. But man, you just see how much cooldown reduction our Holy Words get now. It is really, really good. I mean, look, we're coming up to another meta where it looks like mitigation is going to outscale healing. I guess that kind of always is the case, but hopefully it's not as drastic. Oh god, we just let 2 get off. Hopefully it's not as crazy as it was last season where we only really see mitigation kind of show its strength. Because I really want to see a season where these throughput healers, can we stun that? Nice. Where these throughput healers really get to shine. That is the dream. Because in seasons where Holy Priest can thrive, I think they're really fun. Oh my goodness, the swirlies. They're claiming victims. Well, they're claiming victim, I should say. Gonna pop fade. We can try to stop these casts from going off. Yeah, this big pulsing AoE damage, that shouldn't happen. All in all, kind of cruising. I mean, we are blasting these Halos. So this tier set is very cool. It does kind of have the problem that I have with Totemic Shaman, where it kind of dictates what you press. So it does kind of cause you to slam through your mana bar, oh, goodness. Oh god, I am so bad at jump puzzles. Because, Totemic Shaman has a problem with mana. 1, because its spells are really expensive, but 2, because after you press your Surging Totem, you're incentivized to press other very expensive buttons. This kind of is the same case, except just to a lesser extent. After you press Halo, you're incentivized to press 4 Holy Words, one after the other. So this is more of a problem of just requiring you to save up your Holy Words for your Halo window, which feels kind of weird. Let's go ahead and spot heal these guys around. I might be able to just heal like this. Flash heal. I am playing Trail of Light, which is an incentive to cast my heals on different people alternating. So that does feel a little weird, casting heal then flash heal on one person, but the other person was very safe. And here, I am the only one taking damage, so Just going to cast them one after the other on myself. I'm also saving Halo for the big suck phase. Go ahead and Psychic Scream those. To use our holy words. We have Apotheosis and Halo, so maybe we just send Halo now. Let's go ahead and PI. We use these Serenity charges, or Sanctify charges, followed by Serenity. Serenity just get 2 more Halos for literally almost free. I mean, you can't say they're free because I am having to cast 4 very important spells, but like, probably going to cast them anyways there, so there they were free, basically. Yeah, as you can see, like, I mean, this spec can just do so much throughput all at once. It's crazy. I didn't even use my main cooldown there. So that should kind of tell you, like, throughput is not an issue for Holy Priest anymore, especially, like, AoE healing. Think back, earlier Season 2, AoE healing was kind of rough for the spec, you know? But now they just don't struggle with it. They can do so much AoE healing with, if they want to go Archon, they have access to Archon Halos and stuff, which is a lot of AoE healing. Also, they've kind of fixed their prayer of healing, so all in all, I think this tier set can be really, really nice. Okay, so we see a lot of flash heal healing because there's a lot of single target healing done on that first boss. Halo, though, slamming 5 different Halos that all go out and come back, so huge Halo healing. I am not going to play this game. I'm so bad at jump puzzles, man. It's like my number 1 kryptonite. One of many, though. One of many, unfortunately. Alright, coming into this pool, I do want to go ahead and Halo off the rip. Let's go ahead and damage this guy. I guess we could stun. Before these Halos end, let's go ahead and use our other holy words. So that we get even more Halos. Why not? Dude, Beyoncé would be so proud right now. Like, so proud of me. All these Halos, I'm putting rings on it. Like, I am literally just representing Beyoncé right now. And the thing is like, it's a really satisfying way to heal, you know? You look across all the different healers and you see, like, how their kits behave and how they deal with certain mechanics. Halo, to me, especially with Archon, is just one of those really satisfying ways to do healing. But I guess that is kind of like opinion-based. Like, you might have a completely different opinion, which I'm curious to hear down in the comments. Also, speaking of the comments, definitely comment down below which healer you want to see me kind of showcase and playtest next. Because I am going to post this, I believe, after my Disc Priest video. Oh, DK. Oh, DK. Oh, goodness. But I will be posting this after my after my Disc Priest video. But I am on, currently, if you're watching this, I will be visiting my family. Let's go and PI the Paladin. I will be visiting my family, so I'll be out for a week. I won't be able to stream, but I will be taking my computer, and I'll try to crank out some videos at night. So I'm going to only record a few videos before we leave, and this is one of them. So this will probably be the last video of me in Echo Dome Eldani. I might get one more in before the week ends, and before I leave, but this has been an amazing dungeon. I am very excited to get some testing in on the next set of dungeons. But I don't want to do all my testing all in one week because I'm sure things are going to change on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure things are going to change. So you're probably watching this video after Tuesday, so hopefully they don't touch Holy Priest too much. That's kind of why I'm choosing to do Holy Priest right now. Ooh, goodness. Like, why I'm choosing to pre-record the Holy Priest, because I don't expect them to get much changes, like, in either direction. Buffs or nerfs. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, let's try to stop these casts with our stun. Let's see how much damage we can do with all these Halos. Actually, while we have Halos rolling out, we should be... I missed the window. I should have been casting my Holy Words and then going into my damage ramp. That way I get 5 Halos. And extend the amplifier that my Halo applies. All in all, though, I mean, not bad damage. For a Holy Priest, not bad damage. They can do gigantic bursty damage, by the way, if you don't know. They absolutely can burst the damage for a healer. But it is pretty committal. You have to commit quite a bit of resources to get good damage out of them. But generally, it just looks like, let's chastise, and then let's just spam holy lights, I think is what it's called. We're about to get Halo back again. Let's go ahead and spread our dot around. And then we're going to Halo. I'm going to cast some Holy Words so that we get more Halos. And then I am just going to spam Chastise and do big damage. And Chastise again. Bang, bang, bang. I kind of, on this fight, I kind of want to test to see how long we can extend our Apotheosis. Dude, Halo's still happening. I literally haven't thought about it all pool. Halo is still coming out. That is so insane. And don't look at this number and think that's all Halo's doing. Halo's also applying up to a 10% healing bonus to all of my allies that I hit. So it adds up. It is a lot. Also, this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and stun one of these guys. We definitely want to kill these ads first. Let's dispel that. Renew the tank. We're going to have to help with these. I kind of want to PI now. Kind of awkward that I have to move during this phase. Oh, that's a dead paladin. That is a dead paladin. I don't like pulling into this boss. This boss is already kind of trouble already. Especially this phase. Okay, let's go ahead and unleash Halo. Oh! Okay, we're good. I need to do one more Sanctify. I will not be able to fully get all the Halos in, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're going to get 4 Halos for the price of 3. Oh, goodness. I'm not going to make it. I did not make it, but we are fully healed because Halo is just zipping out. Doing so much healing. Okay, whew. Boss down time. Love to see it. Let's stun this ad. We really need to kill this ad. Even though the boss is in its little down phase, I really would like this ad to be dead. We also have Apotheosis. I'm going to try to get all of our Holy Words up before this Apotheosis, and we're going to try to stack it with Halo to really get all the healing modifiers all active at once. Okay, so let's go ahead and cast a few spells around that will reduce time off of our cooldowns. And now let's Apotheosis. Holy Word. Let's go ahead and, well, we can't Halo just yet. Now Halo, Serenity. I'm going to defensive here. Kind of trapped in a cage when I need to be stacking behind boss, but that's okay. So we have so many Halos zipping out. We have so many Holy Words that we're just spamming. Look, I'm still in my Apotheosis. I'm going to try to Chastise chain here. So you can Chastise and then spam Holy Words in this, in your Apotheosis, and it'll just self-reset the Chastise. So you Chastise Holy Word, or I'm sorry, Chastise Holy Fire, Chastise Holy Fire. Really sick. Really good damage, but we didn't quite get there. But y'all saw just how long that Apotheosis was. That Tank Buster nukes, dude. It does so much. We also have PI here. I am going to PI the Mage during this. Trying to be as clean with these lines as possible, not cleave on anyone. We don't have Halo just yet, but we're close. Okay, now we have Halo. Let's rip it. We don't have any of our ways to get bonus Halos, but the boss should be dead before that, yeah. So we don't really need to use those Holy Words. So pretty fine damage. Oh my god, Halo, that damage. And that's a single target boss. Kind of a 3 target up to. But single target boss, dude, you just get so many Halos off. It's just Halo City, man. It's like ODST out here. It's crazy. But the damage or the healing was at mastery cranking. I'm not even running the talent that buffs our mastery, but what's our mastery at on the PTR? 31% is like, oh, it's not a bad amount, right? Not a bad amount. I'm not too keen on how high like Holy Priest mastery stacks. Let's stop that cast with our stun. Let's go ahead and hot up the tank. Dispel that debuff. Oh, I used my dispel. Let's mass dispel.
My power is
don't die, people. I am included in people. I'm not going to dispel that, I guess. I will dispel this one. Okay. We're fully caught up on the dots. Let's go and Chastise, get some damage out before this pack dies. I kind of wish that they added in Chastise to the mix with their tier set, but I've noticed a theme across the board where all of the healer tier sets, or I guess most of the healer tier sets, don't even mention damage. So it's even, it's kind of nice. Yeah, this buff isn't that great, but I still think if we're here, we cleared it, we might as well get it. But like most of the healer tier sets just kind of ignore damage, even if they're ones that work with damaging components. I guess like one example of the opposite of what I'm saying is like Master of Harmony. The tier set does add a damage component to Master of Harmony, but that's kind of like one of the only ones. I mean, like what other healers tier sets are actually adding damage components? It's not a lot. It really isn't. Let's go ahead and cast these. Wasn't quick enough with my holy words. I was concerned with the movement there, but we could have gotten more holy words there, but I was too late. So you do kind of have to be quick to catch it during that window of, what's it called, Power Surge. You only have a few seconds of Power Surge after you press Halo to really get all of those holy words out. This ritual really hurts. Okay. Whew. That pack's pretty fun to heal. Alright, we also had that haste buff from the staff that we got, which, like this mage said, it's not really worth it, which it looks like we're going for another staff buff. I kind of anticipate this staff buff getting buffed. It's only 10% haste that you get, and it only lasts for, I believe, like 20 seconds, which if you think about it, you're... Oh, goodness. You are, sitting there for like 10 seconds channeling into the staff, so is it really worth it? I don't think so, unless you're doing like a giga pool after it. I don't think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and like destroy the spirit, because I think I'm the only one that swapped to it. Alright, what do we have for this phase? I need to go ahead and cast some heals around so that I can get some time off of my holy words. Go ahead and do this. This. Serenity, Serenity, bang, and bang. Alright, we don't have Halo for this next pool, but man, Halo is so sick. Absolutely sick. We should have it here. We're gonna go ahead and Apotheosis. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness, that damage was disgusting. I'm going to, I guess I can Halo here. We really need to get some time off of these spells. Let's go ahead and Sanctify twice, Serenity twice, and get all those halos pouring out. That was kind of a waste of those, but really, we're churning out our Apotheosis. We can go ahead and use our Chastise. Our Apotheosis is still going, guys. This is so sick. Okay, it just ended, but you see just how many holy words I got off there. Oh, man. So many holy words. I was kind of just using them. Like, no one really needed healing that bad. But I was sending it because, like, we were in Apotheosis. We can just easily get that cooldown back. Anyways, but... I don't know. I guess, to be fair, what's this called? Eternal Sanctity shares a node with a very powerful, in Mythic Plus, a very powerful talent. One that makes your heals instant cast after you cast Apotheosis. So it does have a big, like, cost. It's a very big cost to take. But, yeah, this mage is like, I'm not even getting it. But it's still pretty nice. Like, it kind of works with the tier set a little bit. It can create, like, a little mini loop. However, I could imagine that, like, it would take a ton of haste to make it an actual loop. Let's go ahead and Halo. Use our holy words. Alright. I think we got all of our halos out. I might have missed one. I know I got the Sanctifies off, but I don't know if I got these Serenities off. Let's go and Chastise, do some big damage here. Okay, Apotheosis is already back, which is very nice, because this next pool, depending on how we pull it, is going to be very tough. So, because we're pulling 2 Ritualists. We're probably going to get the staff here, and I know the mage is, like, boycotting the staff. But this pack is tough, man. Like, I'll take the buff. This mage is boycotting. It's kind of trolling because it's just making us take longer to channel into it. Go, go, go. Alright, tank. How are we doing this? We get 20 seconds of 10% haste. Use it wisely. Let's stun that. Okay, that stun didn't work. Any rituals going off? I don't know, but I'm just going to go ahead and enter Apotheosis and Halo. Bang, Bang, let's go ahead and PI. How much damage comes out? It's actually insane, but we have 5 halos going out and just amping up our healing. Let's sit in this Apotheosis. Alright, whew. Another ritual cast going off. Okay, our Apotheosis finally just ended. Yeah, you can see... Oh god, here's another one going off. I am going to wings the D8 or DK just so I can focus on healing everyone else and kind of like reduce my target count that I need to heal. And okay, we are at the boss. Let's go and drink for some mana. Get some mana back. This boss is kind of easy if everyone does the mechanics, so let's hope. I'm gonna go in Halo. Since it does kind of give us our holy words back. Let's also Shadow Fiends. That gives us some mana to work with. Let's use our stun. Okay, I got my guy. Played it a little risky there. I thought I had it, but I had to step back in and get it. That's okay. We are kind of nuking this boss, but then again, we are lusted. Okay. Guess I should do more healing, right? Missed one. Over there. No, I missed one. I'm gonna pop defensives. Let's Halo as well. Yeah, me and the mage missed ours. It is tough being a priest on this fight because you do need like some burst movement speed, and I just don't think Feather's like quite enough really to go and get all of your things that you need. Alright, it's damage time. I am popping Feather and running and getting that one, but it's that one that spawns 3, like when the boss does those cones. That one can get a little difficult. But now we have Apotheosis, so this boss is like, should be pretty easy. Let's go ahead and pop it. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, let's use this Apotheosis to get our holy words back. For when we get this Halo going. Halo. Let's use all of our holy words. Dump everything we got. Okay, now we're going to have 5 Halos coming out, which is super sick. Super sick. Make sure this guy's topped up before this pop. I just can't get that one safely. See? We're just a little too slow. A little too slow. Almost like we need a priest to grip us. But we are just laughing at these boss mechanics with just nothing but throughput. Like, insane. Let's go get this last 8%. Hopefully no one leaves. I know this... Hopefully no one leaves. I really want to get this last percent. But what's our boss healing looking like? Okay, Mastery still is doing a ton. Halo doing a good bit. Our Trinket, which is a personal shield that I have macroed to my Fade, did a lot. So that Trinket is looking very good. It just gives a self-shield. Okay, let's go ahead and let's spam some Prayer of Healings to get our Sanctify back. We're down 1 charge. Go ahead and Halo. We can PI someone. Then we just spam our Holy Words. Bang. Now we have 5 Halos coming. 5 Halos coming your way. Now I can just sit here and do damage. Oh my god, Holy Nova just hit for 1.3 million on one guy. That was disgusting. Bang. Oh, we still need percent. Okay, we're 3% shy. I kind of want to pull this big guy. He is terrifying. I've only pulled him once on my monk, and I had to use legit everything just to heal through his mechanics alone. This mage is cringe. I've done a key with him before, and at least this time he fought some trash after the boss. But this time he, or last time, he literally just left instantly. It might be in one of the videos that I'm posting. Could be. Okay. Cruising through, cruising through. Let's stun, do some damage. Now we can Halo, use our holy words. Now we're going to have 5 halos coming out. I mean, honestly, this rotation feels a lot smoother than... I'm comparing it to the Totemic Shaman, because the Totemic Shaman works a little bit the same, where, like only a little bit. But it's, hey, cast one of your spells, and then you're incentivized to cast these other spells after it. The reason why I like the way this one plays, this Archon tier set plays more than the Totemic Resto Shaman, is because it's the same spells that proc it every time. It's either 2 charges of Serenity or 2 charges of Sanctify. Whereas the Shaman one is a little bit different. You have to like cast a spot heal on someone that's like in your Surging Totem or something. Like, it's a little weird. So sometimes you might like cast it and they move out of your Surging Totem. You're like, okay, well I have to cast it again. Like, sometimes it's a little slow to get that proc on Shaman. So all in all, I thought this build was so much fun. Like, if I'm ranking how much fun I'm having with each of the hero trees, which I am doing secretly, this one's definitely up there. Like, if not like top 2 or 3 so far. So damage breakdown, dude, it's just Halo City. We're just living here. Okay, Halo blasts damage. So much AoE. I really was sleeping on the Burning Vehement's damage. I could have done a lot more damage with my Chastise cycles. I was just trying to be very picky and choosy with when I used it. So all in all, Halo does so much damage. In terms of healing, Echo of Light, let's see, does our Halo apply our mastery? It does. So hey, that explains it. We're just getting mastery from like literally everything. So huge mastery healing. I don't know what the substats are going to look like for Holy Priest next tier. I don't know if they're going to want to play into this and stack it. I still want to test Oracle Holy Priest too soon. So we got all that to do. Our Holy Words absolutely cranking, especially Serenity, because we're just able to cycle that so much with our loop of playing around like Trail of Light and what is it, Lightweaver, casting flash heals and heals often, but huge Holy Word healing because of all that cooldown shaving that Halo is also doing on top of the normal stuff that shaves it. This trinket is really good. If it stays in this state, it is going to be very good because it's just a shield you put on yourself and 4 nearby allies. That is really, really good. Okay, what were we looking at? We were looking at the healing sources. And then there's Halo. Halo does so much healing, so much damage. It contributes to a lot of this healing too because of that healing amplification that you're getting from, I believe, Power Surge. Actually, no, it's this. It's Resonant Energy. So all in all, Archon Holy Priest looks very sick. It is still a throughput machine. It does so much healing that it might just be able to overpower the mechanics next season. I don't know. Time will tell. We're going to have to get into the season to find out and see how things develop leading up to the season. Overall, so much healing, a good bit of damage, and it could have been much more damage. I think this is so much fun. What do you guys think? Have you tried it out on the PTR? If not, what do you want to try, or what do you want to see me try out next, I guess, in the next video? Especially since this is going to be posted after Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever they do the PTR notes. What do you guys want to see after that? So do you want to see like me go back and try one of the healers that you've already seen before, like Lightsmith Holy Paladin? That got a lot of traction. Mistweaver, has that gotten changed? You want to see that? You know, let me know all that in the comments. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any Season 3 content, because I have guides coming your way for each healer. I have guides on each dungeon on how to heal them. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for supporting this one. Take care, guys.